Hello, welcome to Create Reach Out. Today we'll be making some cards from part of the Spellbinder Club Kit March 2025. Here I'm just showing all the club kit. We have Glimmer of the Month. It's called We Are Family Sentiments. It had coordinating dice for Mom, Dad, and Mom, and the coordinating die for the sentiment strip. And the foil that comes with it is called Prisma. Then we have small die of the month. It's fairway and fishtail. It had a fishing poles and golf club and golf for either fishing or golfing. Then we had 3D embossing folder of the month. Forest, fence of togetherness with flower and fence together. For the stamp of the month is all sentiments that had total 7 stamp set with coordinating die. It has sentiment strips and also including mom, 2 spelling mom, son, daughter, and dad. Here's the embossing folder of the month, Messiah Memory. Better press of the month is called Quilted Memory. We have 1 plate for the background, 2 sentiment just because I care, your true friend, and a die to cut down the sentiment strip. Large die of the month is Family and Friend Binyach. It had a dinosaur, a dog, and forest, and a coordinating arch. You can make a mini note card if you want to. Stitch of the month is called Diamond Knee. It also had 2 sentiment strips and a coordinating die to die cut the sentiment strip down. Cheers to you, you inspire me. Stencil of the month come with 2 parts. One, it matched perfectly with the embossing folder, so you coordinating that with the embossing folder or use by themselves separately. And the other part is match the better press quilted memory, so you could mix and match if you prefer or by separate. And I'm still waiting for the wax seal of the month. I'll make a separate video once I receive them. So today we'll be making 7 cards. They're all quick and easy. First up, we're using the embossing folder of the month and a coordinating stencil of the month to color in my panel. In my video, I made a mistake and I left that in. That when I was in blending my stencil in, I didn't hold down the stencil tight enough, so it moved, and I restarted the process and I forgot to film that part. After I finished in blending my stencil, I trimmed my panel down to 4 by 5¼ and glued down to my card base. I was thinking using the large die of the month, either the dinosaur or the floral set, but then I changed my mind, just added the sentiment from the stand and die set of the month, and my card is done. For my second card, I just used the stencil by itself and using the new Nisa Hornet metallic ink to inblending my background. They dry pretty fast. After I'm done, I just used the large ornament using the doll that I put together off camera and glue it on it and using the sentiment from Glimmer of the Month, and my card's done. For my third card, I'm using the embossing of the month by itself and using the glimmer for my sentiment and the doll and the flower from the large die of the month. I colored the doll blue because somehow this doll die reminded me Blue's Clues blue, so I colored it blue and just kind of roughly blending the background a little bit, give it more pop than just simple white, and glue down my dog and my sentiment, and the card is done. For my fourth card, I used the second part of the stencil Chrono Memory stencil by itself. After I finish ink blending, I trim the pen on down to 4 by 5 1/4 and I give it a matte layer. And I use, for my focal point, I use large die of the month, the dinosaur with the crown and a tutu, and add a flower. And the sentiment is from Glimmer of the Month. Then my card is done. For my fifth card, I have run the better press play off camera and then using coordinating stencil of the month to implementing my panel down. Then I used the arch frame from the large die of the month and matte layer and the fours die set from the large die of the month, and then the sentiment is from the glimmer of the month. For my sixth card, I cut my panel down first before I went to do my 3D embossing photo of the month, and I use wax to rub on the lead and the floral, and use Lisa Horner titanium ink for the fence part, and I added some floral from the large die of the month, and the sentiment is from clear stand and die set of the month, and glue down to my card base, and my card is done. For my 7 final quick and easy card, using the 3D embossing folder mount, and I making a mini sling line. I figured this will fit the fence part better, so I ran it, and I still have some floral part on the card, so I'm gonna use image to cover that part the best I can, and using Lisa's Hornet silver metallic ink to blend, kind of run it on the top to give my fence a silver look. For my focal point, I used the large die of the month, the dog. At first, I was just gonna use one dog and the 4 hour, and I didn't like how it looked, so I added another dog, and I glued my sentiment from the glimmer of the month. I didn't like how it looks, and I found another sentiment from the glimmer of the month. Forever, my partner in crime. I think it fit perfectly with the 2 dogs in the fence. I hope I inspire you. If you need to go shopping, please use the link I have provided down in the description box. At no extra cost to you, which helps support my channel. Also, let Spellbinder know I inspire you. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and make sure you check out my other video, and I'll see you next time.